Okay, hey everyone, welcome to LittlePhails, and this is just a test at the moment. I've just had a game of Supreme Commander against hard AI. I have got tougher AI, but at the moment I just tried this just to know I would win, to be honest. So I'm just seeing what it'd be like, just to see what it'd be like watching the replays and see if they're any good. So first things first, let's shove this up to times 10 speed. As you can see, I'm just starting on my base at the moment, getting power generators and making sure my command is basically good duration because I don't really like faffing about with him. Enemy base, obviously not as good as me, well, because they're AI basically. But yes, so I got engineers out, just pumping out, getting mass extractors up, getting the hydrocarbon plants up, and I'm getting some air bases up so that I could pump out scouts solidly. So no matter what, I would always know where their bases was, as you can see them flying around now. Review me at the
Mass
moment.
enemy installations detected.
Oh yeah, I forgot you would do this. Just go back on observers. Right. So yeah, they built up pretty quick. Of course, basically doing exactly the same as me, although not as organised and pretty as my bases. Wasn't really much to say from here. Of course I won the game. I just got point defence set up here and a couple of Tech 2 AK flak things. AA basically. So I was at Tech 2 by now and I just thought, right, I'll pump out a small army to keep me defended. And I completely forgot, because he's going that fast at the moment, slow it down a little bit. Otherwise it'll be over within seconds. I'd let these loose. I'd made these right at the start just to defend my base, but nothing came my way, so yeah. So now with this army built, continued to, started getting Tech 2 power generators up, and I believe, yep, I had anti-air coming along just in case their scouts came along to have a look. Despite them seeing everything, it would have slowed things down, and especially if they got strategic bombers or Tech 3 gunships and CC the UEF. Which is, well, Tech 3 gunships is the only reason I play UEF. They're that good. To be honest, I think I find them better than the Cybran's experimental, despite having more health. So they put units up here, and I'd never found them a threat at all, because they definitely weren't going to get round. For some reason, even though the preview of the map shows being able to get round at the top bits, you can't. I think I would have preferred it to be able to get round at the top bits, you know. Would have added that extra challenge of defence. But at the moment, you've only got this, and you only have to really worry about air coming into your base. Right, so I think I'm just going to Tech 3 now, yeah. So, I got my scouts pumping out, and this is when I just started constructing the broadsword of Tech 3 gunships. Nothing really much had been happening at all. They just piling units there for no reason whatsoever. Good old AI. Then we managed a couple down. I think if you got a shots, really, because mine couldn't aim. So I decided to move them up a little bit. By now I had got my engineers going, my Tech 3 ones, so I'd set them to build God knows how many power generators, God knows how many mass. I just wanted to be able to keep the flow of fat boys coming, even though I only knew it would take one to finish the game. Oh yeah, that's when we first attacked with Tech 3 gunships. I was shitting myself basically there. So straight away got some Tech 3 engineers to start building some anti-air defence. Well, some SAMs, so I knew that they wouldn't be a threat anymore. I think I also decided around here that I should probably get some shields up. So yeah, as you can see them popping up around here now. See, I never understood how the score works on this. It's definitely not by buildings, because then again it's probably units. So everything's basically plain sailing at the moment. They could have almost took out my defence building here, of just, even though these were completely pointless. This is when they, yeah, I remember them constructing this fat boy and me being like, ah crap, they've got a fat boy up, and so I straight away set mine off building. However, I knew if the AI had been smart enough and moved this straight to my base as soon as it had been done, they would have probably destroyed quite a bit of my stuff before I realised I could have probably used these gunships. So I decided to march these up to provide some like early damage to the Fat Boy. And instead of their artillery started bombarding me, so I couldn't really do much. So I decided to just march them into that base and get rid of it, because it was bugging me. I don't think this attack really succeeded at all though. By now, yes, I started pumping out siege assault bots to create a small army to attack them. And by a small army, I mean around 90 bots. As you can see, this battle didn't exactly go too well. Their point defence outmatched mine big time, but it was only Tech 2 that I was attacking with, so they didn't really stand much of a chance. To be honest, this build strategy is absolutely dreadful, and I would not recommend it unless you're versing a guy. Or Curtis, for example, he seems to fall for this strategy every time. So by now they had some Tech 3 support command users just marching them up to my base. I decided I would pissed off with that, so I sent my gunships over to finish it off. So with these coming along, I realised that we were getting a bit closer, and I thought, right then, cancel that attack, get them destroyed. And it paid off, because these poor fuckers blew up pretty quickly. I changed this to pumping out, what are they called? Shield generators. Because I thought that these would be pretty, despite them having shields, they're still pretty useless without some defence. Or some anti-aircraft or anything, but I thought I'd get some interceptors by them, but I couldn't be bothered, so I just used the broadsword. So I finished off this little base here after I finished that. And I think it's mainly from here on out the gunships that I used. I couldn't be bothered with anything else. They were too easy, they weren't attacking me much. So I just decided to finish off everything they had. Until eventually deciding that, hey, why not? Let's refuel them all. And then I remembered you could do them on Fat Boy, so I did it there instead. So, right, what did I have now? I had 2 Fat Boys going out, and this one right here, marching straight up to their base to just blow it up. And as always, the AI leave their commander in the stupidest place possible, which is easy to be destroyed. I could have done anything there to destroy him, just a couple of bomber units would have finished him up big time. My power generator's almost been built now. I wasn't really worried about anything in the game at all. Oh, my voice keeps breaking. It's horrible. But to be honest, this is good. Forgot about this bit. Send these in to just blow up all the power generators so they can load everything. It's a fun tactic for you, especially when they've got heavy amount of shields. But luckily for them, they have enough Tech 2 to keep themselves backed up. But I think it did considerably knock down a lot of stuff. A lot of their power, so they couldn't build as much. So yeah, I got my Fat Boy up here at the moment, and I think this Fat Boy that they're building right now, this one here, gets constructed just in time to probably fight mine. But I think I may have destroyed their radar on my gunship battle. I'm not too sure. Anyway, there's nothing interesting happening back here. Since I've got my Fat Boys pumped out, this is basically end game right now. So if I just switch over to this.
Mass levels critical.
You can see quite nicely that we started firing off like that. Blew it to pieces.
Experimental unit detected.
Smashed it straight in. Game over basically. Useless commanders are useless. And that was that. I think we're only like 4 minutes long. God. I should probably slow these down a little bit more. But it was a test, so what the hell. Thank you for watching, if you could be asked. It's only 4 minutes and it's not really entertaining. That's it.